Hello everyone. Surprise, surprise. Well, I've not published any videos for a long time, or any live stream, but yeah, this is just maybe a little bit surprised. Well, I don't have anything to explain about this. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to do any videos. I'm just having a really casual relationship with YouTube, and yeah, today I feel like I want to do a live stream, so you can see me now. And yeah, of course, today's topic is catching cheetah, which is really exciting, and it's a new feature called investigations in Geoguessr. They just released this, I think, like 2 to 3 days ago. We'll go into that very soon, but because this is kind of a surprise, I didn't do any live stream for like 2 months, so I will wait a bit. So now I will do just some yapping, maybe a few minutes, and I will make a timestamp if I remember after the live stream, so you can skip it. But now I want to talk about the Geoguessr World Cup, which is like a month ago. So I don't think I will spoil anything. I think if you want to watch it, you already watched that. I don't know how you can survive on internet if you haven't watched it for like the event is like a month ago, literally. And yeah, so first, congratulations to Blinky. And this is a very exciting event. I watched the whole live stream. I didn't sit there for 3 days, but I just separate it and watch it on YouTube, and this is a much better improvement than last year. And yeah, it's really exciting. I can talk about a lot of rounds, but I'm not going to. Maybe I just talk about the last game, the final, Binky versus MK. That is a really exciting match. At first, I think most people will think, okay, Blinky is playing so well that day and he's gonna 3-0 MK, but well, he got 2-0 and everyone is thinking a 3-0. But what happened is MK tied up a 2-2 and it go to NMPZ, and everyone know NMPZ could go either way. And yeah, I just feel like Blinky, his performance is just incredible, especially like the moving games. I just don't know how he can 5k things like that. He don't even need to check back to what he go. He just remember like every step he went, and then don't even get back to the original location and just 5k it. And I just don't know how he got that Bulgaria round. He got a 5k, and yeah, and it's quite a fast standing, just like how MK play. And yeah, I know a lot of people don't like how MK playing style, like insta plonking. I would definitely be panicking if I face some opponent like that, but I think that's a strategy, and yeah, they can play what they want, and he made it to the final, so he's also really strong, and I saw a lot of game from him. It's risky to insta-plonk, and he did it very well. And yeah, overall I think it's an improvement, the event, compared to last year. Yeah, and maybe I say that just because now I can say to people I won against the world champion. Well, I'm just kidding, but you know, like a year ago I just published a video that I beat Blinky. You can watch it, but I think at that time he's just playing the game. Of course he's very strong, and he's just playing it casually, I think. And maybe he's playing 3 games at the same time, like other people are saying something like that, and he may be even trying to play no move or an NPZ challenge, so I have a chance to win. But you know, I will take that, and I can say I have 100% win rate again against the world champion. And yeah, okay, I'm just kidding. Well, if you would like to, you can see that, watch that video. That video is like a year ago, and I'm better than that now. So yeah, and Geoguessr also added a new DLC just dropped. It's Liechtenstein. It's Liechtenstein. I just don't know how to pronounce that word. So that the new countries is added, and yeah, I just surprised like how fast the Plonky guide published. I think it's just one day after they published it, and then I look at it and I learned a bit from it, and I think now I'm good enough in Liechtenstein because it's just a very small country. I now know to recognize the southern mountains and also some street signs, so we can play that in live maybe if I have time. But of course today the main topic will be catching the cheetah. So now I think we are about 5 minutes in, and I'm going to dive into today's topic. Okay, so the story starts from 2 to 3 days ago, and when you go to the home page and then click multiplayer, usually you get solo, teams, and ranked, but now you get a new thing called investigations. Maybe you don't have this. Okay, maybe I need to move down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, maybe you don't have this. I will explain why a little bit later. But what this basically do is a new features, and you got a clip. So you watch the clip, and then is a replay of a gameplay, and there are some suspected cheater. So I need to, after watching the clip, I need to submit a verdict to see if they are cheating. There are two types of cheating. Hello, I don't know how to pronounce your name. SFD, SDF, SD, FSD, FUL. Maybe not now for play along. Today I'm going to, as you can see, I'm going to investigate, be an investigator to review the, yeah, just try explore this anti-cheat program and yeah, see how it does. Yeah, so we'll get to it very soon, and where I just stopped it. Yeah, so there are like two types of cheating. So one is Googling and one is scripting. So Googling is very easy to understand. It's just using the search engine. Maybe you saw a sign, maybe you saw something and use some external sources, maybe search engine to find some information. And for scripting is a little bit more complicated. I don't know that very well because I don't cheat, but yeah, scripting is basically you download something, maybe a plugin or maybe a software, then they will tell you the exact location. I think they can even set like how many kilometers you want to be away from the location, something like that. So sometimes you can see they really plonk in the sea, something like that. But yeah, I don't know how it works. I haven't tried it and I didn't find anything about that. But yeah, okay. Now let me explain why you may not see this investigation. So this new features is only available for high-rated players. So they don't give the exact ELO, but from what I know is around, if you are above like 1100, you get it. I know someone with 900 something, they don't get it. I know someone with 1100 ELO, they get it, but I don't know about 1000. So the range is, you know, about here. So I'm really happy I'm able to I'm not a very good player, but I'm very glad that I can explore this function. So that's why it's not for everyone. But let's go into the first clip. And the final thing before I go to the first clip is, I know there are already some content creators did about this, but it is always fun to look at different player, how they define someone is cheating or not. And please don't say I'm copying other content creators' idea, because this is a new feature, and of course a lot of content creators will make a video about it. Okay, so let's go to the first clip, and this is what we got. And okay, so the first thing, I think it's a good thing they add a game mode here, so we know they're playing moving, no moving, or NPZ. Okay, so this is the clip we are looking at. So Conagua, don't know what's that. This should be Mexico. Yeah, we say Mexican pole. Campeche. Okay, Campeche is like the east of Mexico. They are going Uruguay, which is, I think it's not Uruguay. So if they send Uruguay, that's definitely not cheating. And looking at some other things, I don't think that's something really helpful. Okay, I think they are still in Uruguay. And okay, they are moving. And okay, looking at the license plate, do they know that they are license plate? I think they look at the license plate, and another license plate here is a short license plate. Okay, so they switch to Mexico and find Campeche. Okay, it's a very close guess. For this one, I'm not sure if they are cheating or not. It's not that obvious. So of course it's weird they zoom in Uruguay and then suddenly went to Mexico. But the thing is, I'm not sure if they realized the license plate there. You can see they are looking at the license plate, they're zooming into the license plate there. And this is a very good clue, they are not in Uruguay, because in Uruguay you will get a longer plate. And in Mexico you can see this kind of short plate. So I don't know if they, because they saw the plate, because they zoomed to the plate. If they didn't zoom to the plate, I think it is even more weird. But because they zoomed to the plate, I think they suddenly realize it is Mexico. And because Campeche is showing on the map, because it's a state, it's quite big, so maybe they find it, although they find it a little bit fast, but you know, sometimes your eye just catch that. So for me, I think, and of course it's very close, but Campeche is not that big, and you usually don't want to click in this green area, although there are some road here, but I don't know if they have coverage there. But usually this is just a normal hatch in Campeche. So for me, it's a little bit weird, they switch it so fast. Maybe they Google Campeche because there is something called Campeche. But the point is, if they don't know Campeche is a place name, because that sign, there are quite a lot of words on it. So do they know Campeche is place name is the main thing. So I'm not sure are they cheating or not for this one. For scripting, I will probably say, okay, we can look at this one. So this is the interface after you click submit verdict. So first you should presume the suspect to be innocent. If you are confident that the suspect is guilty, select guilty. If you are confident that the suspect is not guilty, select not guilty. If you are not 100% sure, select insufficient evidence. So I already explained what is scripting and Googling. I think scripting is just not guilty for this one. I cannot see any scripting here. For Googling, I'm choosing between insufficient evidence and not guilty. I think 100% is just as a person who studies science, I would say nothing is 100%, but I know what this means. So maybe I just go for insufficient evidence for this one. I don't think it's guilty for me, because the main thing is they look at the plate. I think they look at the plate and realize it's Mexico. Maybe that's what I think. But yeah, the switching between Uruguay and Mexico is a little bit weird. So maybe this is my final decision. Okay. Do you? Let me read the comment. Okay. But if can I move down? Okay, I can do that because I moved down the camera a bit. Okay, let's look at the comments. Do you think they pose obvious non-cheater to test the tester? We'll see. When we see more example, we can try to discuss about that. Some script like Unity script can change the guess map. I don't think the cheat system would show that. Some yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what the last sentence means, but yeah, I think I have saw someone say about the second thing you talk about is the there are some obvious non-cheater to test. Are we really that accurate? There are some just testing us, maybe. But for this one, I will just submit this and let's see more example to see if there are any obvious non-cheating guesses. Okay, this is the next one, the second clip. Again, it's moving. So for me, this is, well, they're moving quite fast. This is like fast moving, and okay, I cannot load. Is it my problem or maybe my problem? A lot of black screen because maybe my internet is not fast enough, or because I'm using a laptop. So this is like US, Canada. I think this is a high-rated player. They are moving quite fast. That's why you know I cannot really play moving, although I'm better at moving because you see a lot of black screen. I don't think this is. So we see maximum. So this is Canada with a double yellow line. Is this Nova Scotia? Because Nova Scotia, a province in Canada, they do a lot of this kind of yellow line. So yeah, this is probably my problem. Okay, they find something. For me, I would not say this is something easy to find, but definitely worth looking it onto the map. But it's there for maybe quite a long time, and a lot of seconds, and not moving at all, not looking at the map. For me, what I will do is just putting, okay, they keep going. So what I usually do is I will just put the map to the side and then open the map to scan it. But interestingly, they are not scanning on the map. Don't know why they stopped there. Okay, this is a very useful one. Yeah, this logo tells you this is no, this one, the blue one, tells you this Nova Scotia, I think. Free. Okay, I didn't pay attention what he did there or what they did. Okay. Yeah, surely Nova Scotia. Find the free. Right. Find the free and find that. Okay, and leave it there. Not sure where to go. The clicking here and there is a little bit weird. But I think overall, looking at this sign is not weird at all. You can definitely know this is Nova Scotia by looking at this logo and the number 3. You can definitely go with the number 3 road. And by the way, this is also a Canadian sign. But the problem, I think, is this one. They look quite a long time for this one. Okay. It's more than 15 seconds. It's a little bit weird looking at the sign like that and not opening the map. It's like 20 seconds. It's a little bit weird there. But this is a very legit search, I would say. But I don't know what happened with that one. This one is just very weird. For this one, well, if the clip is just this one, I would say this is not cheating. But I don't know what happens here. This is really weird. Maybe they tried to Google here and they didn't find anything. But it's quite impossible. You cannot find something here. I think if you search on Google Maps, you definitely find something here. So I don't know why they stopped there. But maybe this one I would also say insufficient evidence. Because I think this is not cheating. But I don't know what they did there. That looking at the sign for 20 seconds is just so not common, you know. I don't know what they are doing there. Maybe lives happened, you know. Maybe someone knocked the door. Maybe they find a spider, and I don't know. But it's just, for me, it's very weird for looking at the sign for like 20 seconds. And this is just English. If it's like, so one thing is, if it's like Cyrillic or other language, then probably because people not familiar with that language. But I mean, I cannot assume this person know English very well. But the majority, I would just say insufficient evidence, and for googling and not guilty for scripting. This will be submit my verdict here. Okay, let me look at the comments. Some script can show the satellite mode. The system probably don't show that either. Oh, the satellite mode. Okay. Yeah, that definitely can help the player, and yeah, there are a lot of cases I think it's hard to catch they are cheating because there are some smarter cheater, and I think this is we can catch some obvious cheater. So we should see some of them soon. We will see someone Google a lot. Yeah, I think we will see someone with that, but it's hard to get smart cheater, especially we only have one round to look at. We cannot look at the other round of the play. Yeah, the problem is I didn't try any satellite mode, like playing it fun or for something, so I don't know how it works. So that might be the problem. But yeah, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. Next one. It seems like we are in Indonesia. So if you are a new player, you may also learn something here when I explain my guess. So we are driving on the left, and we have some Indonesian pole here, lying at the angle, lying up to southeast. Is a little bit weird. And yeah, this is just the red and white. Yeah, this is still moving, by the way. The red and white thing is just very common in Indonesia. It's just the flag. I don't know what are they doing. And where they belong at first. I don't know why they continue looking at the road. Thailand, Indonesia. I mean, Sumatra is a... What is this? What are they looking at? I mean, I would send Sumatra because of the trees. I don't know the pole, so I cannot say too much about that. I am not sure about this pole. Let's look at that again. They look around. So this is definitely not Googling, but could this be scripting? I just don't know why they look at the road for so long and they are not pointing to the north, the compass. Here the road again. You know, it's a really weird movement, just keep looking at the road and they are not trying to line the angle. I think this could be a scripter. Definitely not Google because I don't think you can Google anything there. Maybe you can Google Indonesian pole, but I think that's not something they're trying to look at. So for me, I would say insufficient evidence for scripting. Because for me, I think Sumatra is gettable. So I would not say that I'm confident this is scripting. But it is very weird, the movement. They look at the road and then they plonk in Thailand and then just plonk to different places. This is a little bit weird, but Googling, I would say not guilty. Yeah. Okay, so far we haven't found any obvious cheater. Maybe only for me, maybe you think they are cheater. You can tell me in the comments what you think. Yeah, let's submit this one. Okay, yeah, the Unity script is most popular satellite mode script. Okay, good to know. And yeah, I remember like someone recommended me to play like satellite, like for fun in like of course single player. But I think that could definitely help people to find the location. And I think that would be hard to catch because this is not showing on the gameplay. And yeah, I agree. This is quite funny. We are doing the work of the Geoguessr team doing, but we are not getting paid. Yeah, but it's quite interesting feature. Yeah, but I would talk about it later. I don't think this mode is this feature is really can get someone banned because okay, I can show it actually. So at first I'm quite I feel a little bit pressure. I don't know if I will accidentally ban someone. That definitely was something I want, but I realized it's not working like that. So Flip, they're from Geoguessr, and they answered like currently the investigations features does not let anyone get automatically banned or suspended based on the reports. Before any action, it is our anti-cheat system and team that goes through it. So their teams will still go through it. We are not going to accidentally ban someone. So I feel less pressure during this video or this live stream. And I think the use of this feature is to use the community to exclude some obvious false reports, because you know some player in lower rated player, they don't know why the plonk is like that, but for higher player they may know some clues that the low rated player don't know. Of course, low rated player, they can be good at some areas, but they may not know something. Even for me, I don't know something. Okay. Okay, this one I saw this. This is just, I cannot say this is, I don't think this is guilty. So first look at this pole. I know it's like either Czechia or Slovakia. This is it concrete? Like these two circular pole bind together. This is very common in Czechia and Slovakia. So only thing this I know is that two countries. And then the thing is .sk, so Slovakia, and it just look like a city, and they just belong to the capital. It's very legit because capital plonk is just something that a lot of people do. If you feel like it's a big city, or even if you don't know where to plonk. So I will say not guilty for this one. Okay, next one. We will see any obvious cheater. Goldstone Retail Park. This is the UK. We have the yellow weird plate and white front plate. Lidl supermarket there. Stop here for quite long. Are they searching Goldstone Retail Park or something? And zoom in. To Worthing. Is it pronounced like that? And look at some random things that is just car parking instruction that's not useful. The kitchen store, looking at it for quite a long time. So English, definitely you don't have a lot of country to choose, and I think we got an obvious cheater here. I don't know what they are looking at. It just seems like plonk it, plonk the location not that fast to make it less suspicious, but the movement is just very suspicious. I know this is a no move, so they look around, but looking at something like pets at home is, yeah, definitely not very useful. But they know the exact location. I would say this is very weird. Actually, what they are looking at, I think what they usually will search, if like today I'm a cheater, I will search for Goldstone Retail Park. So let's search that. Can I? Okay. Let me open the map and search that and see if we can get anything. You can see, you cannot say anything now. It's normal because I just move away my. Okay, let's search that. What's that called? Goldstone Retail Park. Okay, the first result is this one. So yeah, even without this checking, I feel this like obvious cheater. The movement is so weird and they get a very close guess there. So for this one I will say this is just Googling, and they stop at the site for quite long. As you can see, like here, the first thing they look at is the sign, and then they look at it for quite long, and they stop here trying to pan away a little bit and then go back, and not even going for a 360-degree pan around to see other things, but just stop here. I didn't stop it, so you can see they stop for here for quite long. So I would say, yeah, this is just guilty for Googling and not guilty for scripting. Hello everyone coming. Okay, I forgot to get into full screen. Yeah, okay, we get back to moving game mode. Okay. Bilbao, okay. North of Spain. Well, it's very close, but you know, you just saw a big city, I will probably do the same thing. So this I would say this is not guilty. Just look at the bus. So this, I cannot say this is like cheating at all, and maybe you can say this is something Geoguessr try to test people. Are they really use their are they really thinking about are these people cheating? So this may be a test. This one may be a test. Maybe, I don't know. Could be. But if these are all the cases they get, you can imagine how many cases the Geoguessr team need to go through every day, and some of them is not even close, and maybe people just lose the games and then just report the player. It happens. So yeah, but this one I would say not guilty. Okay, next one here. Okay. Okay, there's a sign in Germany, and I don't know what that style is in. It's quite region specific. Street sign in Germany. .de, so Germany. Deutschland. I don't think they have time to Google. And it's a team duo. So the problem is, you can see like they are saying moving, but they didn't mention it's a team duo. That could be a problem. I don't think they see anything. What is that sign? I want to look at that sign. Is that Frankfurt? I cannot see it. So maybe the teammate tell them, because I can see this team duo, because I can see two avatar there. So maybe their teammate tell them it's Frankfurt. So I don't think maybe they click it first, I don't know. But you know, team duos, they can just do chatting and things like that. I don't know if this kind of case, should I just say insufficient or not guilty? I would definitely not say this. I don't know how to, like, team duo is really hard to, like, team duos, first they need to add it into the game mode. I think this is really needed, because sometimes when I play team duos, I just maybe saw a sign and then I don't know what is that, but I think that place could be recognizable by my teammate, so I will type that place name to my teammate, and at that time I will stare at that sign for quite a long time. But just because I'm chatting with my teammate, and this replay definitely will not show my chat, so people looking at it it seems like I'm cheating, but I'm just chatting with the teammate. So they need to add team duos if it is team duos. So I think they plonk first. I'm not seeing anything suspicious here. I don't think they are Googling at all, because I don't think they have time to Google. Their movement is quite not suspicious at all. So if someone wants to cheat, let's say they have another device, they are using their phone, they will try to act like someone just don't even want to hiding. They just look at the sign and then they Google. Someone will look at the sign, remember the word, and then pan away and do some movement. And then when they are doing the movements, they search the place name on their phone. So this is like what we call a smarter cheater. But but the movement will be very weird. But for this one, I cannot see any weird movement like going to something. They don't look around the details. They still go to somewhere and look at the sign, and then they zoom in, they zoom out. I think this is, I don't see any guilty things here, and it's a team duo. I cannot see any evidence of cheating here. Okay, there are some comments. Where should I look at? There are like, okay, I look at here. At least I'm not like looking down. There was, if someone report them for no. Yeah, it is the Bilbao one. It's just okay. That I'm not gonna. Wow, that's a really good guess. But okay, so you can see it's actually quite a big city. You can see from the map, it's a big city, and I think a lot of people heard of that. It's normal if you haven't heard of that, but I think it's a big enough city, like a lot of people would know it. And imagine like the Geoguessr team need to go through this kind of report every day. I'm on my account again on top left. Hello everyone coming. Hello Pikachu. Well, this could be a good drinking game. Every time to catch a cheater, take a drink. I'm new subscriber. Thank you for the subscribe. And yeah, let's look at this new one. NMPZ. Okay, I think I saw this on Reddit. Yeah, NMPZ. Yeah, as we see, is on the exactly right road, like a 5k. Is literally a 5k. Well, for me, this is cheating. But you know, the one thing is, I think mode like NMPZ, it's really hard to say they are guilty for scripting or Googling, because they are not going to move. You cannot see their movement. Usually the weird movement is someone I would like to see if they are cheating or not. But for this one, NMPZ is hard to define. But for me, I still want to say this is cheating, because look at this road. It's like nothing like. This is just a random road in Bulgaria. I can get this is Bulgaria. You can look at the road. There are some black smudges, which is very common in Bulgaria. And the winter or autumn coverage, fall coverage is maybe in the east. I just looked this at the comment. I don't know actually. But I can definitely see this Bulgaria. But one thing is, I need to say, it is very rare, but it happens, is that repeat. There are something called repeat. So if they have a repeat round, maybe they get that today. It's not that rare actually. You may get it. I don't know what's this map, but you can get a repeat, and you just know. You remember that road, and yeah, repeat is the thing. So NMPZ, I think I can never say it is guilty for something. So NMPZ is really hard to do the verdict, you know. So not guilty for Googling, it is for sure. But for this one, I mean, it's an incredible guess. I don't think a lot of people can get it, but and another thing is this can be a very lucky one, but to me, I want to say it is scripting, but I don't know. I'm choosing between these two, but for NMPZ, I don't know if I can choose guilty on NMPZ. What my name in Geoguessr? My name in Geoguessr is here. No one asked. Bracket and YT. Yeah, this is my account. Yeah. For this one is, do you have any idea what you think about this one? I don't know if I can go for guilty for an NPC. I mean, this is the way they zoom at it. Look at this again. I mean, but this is too weird. I mean, repeat could happen. Is it no one asked you to? Yes, it is. Yeah, I hope I have more viewers so I can make out a pool like if you think it is cheating, you can say 1, and if not, say 2. Then I have a better idea of what other people think. But for me, I would say this is like guilty for scripting, because I mean it could be a repeat, but you know, again, this thing, because of this thing, I know I'm not going to force ban someone, so they will have more investigation on this person after I send guilty, so they will just look at this person other games. I think that is what they are going to do. So for me, I would say like guilty. Sorry if it's just a repeat, but it's very rare case, and I think this is just an incredible guess, maybe too good. Even for pro player, I think this is just too crazy for 5 king that. Okay, this one Sweden, so we have the short dashed line, and then yeah, actually I just learned the Swedish bus stop sign, so this is definitely what people are looking for. Who report this? Who report this? They are not even close. Wait a second. Wait a second. I saw something. Oh. Wait. They are 5k at the start. See? You can see the plonk. This is plonk the exact place. I think this could be scripting. You see, remember about around here. It's there. I don't know why they choose to go for so far away. By the way, this bus stop sign is there. Is down there. Maybe I forget it already. I learned it like a month ago and I didn't review that. But yeah, this one is down there with this. Starting with B, and this style, yeah, it's just there. But at first I think like, who report this? But it's just like scripting. You know, you can see that along there. Maybe they are playing against a very low rated player, so they decide to go very far away. I think this is scripting. The plonk is so weird there. Although they are very far away. At first, this really tricked me. At first, I think there is no way this cheating because they are so far away. But I just look at that. That's like they are 5k. It seems like they 5k the exact location. Yeah, I'm living in the UK. Yeah, another thing is I want to talk about that, but let's finish this case first. Yeah, this one I want to say scripting, but I just don't understand why people would use a script that their plonk will be on the exact same place at first. Like, how can you plonk like that? You are not going on the map and already plonk. You're not even opening the map at first when you plonk, and you are so close. I think this is scripting. Googling, not guilty for that. Yeah, another thing is like, if you look at me, you definitely know I'm not, how to say, I'm not born in, no, you cannot say that because, I don't know how to say. So I'm from Hong Kong and I live in the UK now for a few years already. Another thing is like people are talking about adding some information about the player. First thing I want to say, this must be, you cannot be identifiable, so people cannot know you cannot show their name, their avatar, this kind of thing. This is very obvious because you cannot define they are cheater or not based on that, because you know, even some famous people can cheating. You cannot say because they are, I don't want to say anyone, you know, they are not cheating. Yeah, if you cannot say because they are famous so they are not cheating. Yeah, I can give you an example like Stick. If you know, if you are in the community for a long time, like Stick is one of the best player in the world at that time and got caught cheating from Geoguessr and get banned. So I think definitely you cannot show the name or their like profile, something like that. But people are asking about one, ELO, and the second one is their country. So let's talk about the easier one I can talk about first, is the country. The country, I mean the flag next to their name. So usually you will have the name next to you, a flag next to you. For me it's UK. So yeah, I live in UK, so I registered the account in UK, so I have that UK flag. But I'm not born in UK, so I'm not actually that good in the guessing UK in Geoguessr. So the thing is, people will assume I don't know how to read Chinese when they see me, because if you don't know me, you just see a UK flag and then, okay, this guy is from UK, and then they probably cannot read Chinese. But when I get a Japan round, I can read kanji and I can read the traditional Chinese in Taiwan. So it's very useful, but people don't expect it. And maybe sometimes you have a really big sign, a lot of Chinese text there. I'm trying to reading to scan if there are any place name there, and I think I'm quite familiar with like Taiwan, so I know some place name. And yeah, people may think I'm cheating because of that. So maybe if you put the flag there, it could be a little bit biased. And this is a special case for me, but actually this is not that special, because the thing is, maybe a lot of people in Europe, they travel around, maybe they are from a Slavic language they know, and then but they move to other countries, like for example like Germany, the UK. But yeah, this happens. So I don't know if putting a flag there is a good idea. And another thing very obvious is you can change your flag in the game. So I can change to Kiribati, I can change to like Russia, and change to like every country. So I don't know if it's that useful, and it could be useful, but it could also be misleading. Okay, look at this round. And yeah, I'm not that good at English, and you can see that. So I do the live stream also practice my English. Okay, this one. Australia, a lot of eucalyptus tree driving on the left. I'm not that good. I always say I'm not that good at this country, that country. I don't know which one I'm good at, but yeah, I can see this South Australia, but for me, I don't know where I sent, but I don't see any. It's not very close, and I would say not good, definitely not googling, and I don't think it's scripting as well. I cannot see any like weird plonk like the last round, the Sweden round, although they are far away. I don't know why they send that far away. Yeah, why this South Australia, by the way? I mean, maybe the sand. I cannot see any white sand, but anyway, I don't know, but I don't think this is cheating at all. Yeah, that's the Sweden one. The Sweden round is just a silly scripters. I don't know why people just use something like that. That's just obvious, because every game, every round, you are in the exact location, and if people, not me, I usually don't watch replay, but if people look at the replay, they know that you are a cheater. I don't know why people use something like that. Even you cheat, you need to cheat smarter. But just don't cheat, okay? Easy Netherlands. If this is just a central plonk of Netherlands, then that's definitely okay. I can see the place name already, but they are not opening the map yet. Okay, that sign could be useful. Yeah, just go for that sign. And 211, you can also search for that. It should be here. Yeah, I saw the place name here. They just plonk Amsterdam. I don't think. Oh, it's a blue plate. Interesting. I just saw a blue plate in Netherlands. Of course, it's not enough time for Google, but the weird thing is the first plonk they have. Again, I think do they strip like there's a 5k there? It's hard to see. Yeah, they move away. Today we are reviewing a lot of scripter. I think this could be another one, but Netherlands is too small, so I don't know if they are really going there at first. But the zooming is really weird. But the thing is, I think sometimes the replay is a little bit off, so maybe they are panning to Netherlands, but the camera just panning like between Africa and Europe. Yeah, they move away from that. And this is a very weird move away. So usually, if you don't get any time pressure, you will not suddenly click away like this. And you are clicking nearly in Germany. So I think this is another scripter, and they just decide to hide it and went to Amsterdam. So I think this is another scripter. If I look around and for a second, I may not realize it, but who clicked the location like here? Buffering issue. I hope the things is going well. I have my phone here looking the live stream, and for now I cannot see any problem. Hope it's better. I don't know what really happened. I look at the internet. Wait. It looks fine, but I hope everything is fine. I hope everything is fine. And I don't see any problems showing up. So let's wait for a few minutes to see if that continue. Okay, and other Australia. Brooklyn Park. Okay, driving on the left. Faster movement this time. Seems like a higher level player. I cannot assume that because, like, okay, let's keep watching and see. Okay. Oh, I remember this round. Yeah, so this is the place name. So quite a long time here. It's more than 10 seconds, I think. Yeah, it's more than 10 seconds. It's a little bit weird stopping like this and not opening the map. So if you have a general idea about where it is, let's say I know it's not, let's say you think this is Northern Territory and you just open the map, zoom into Northern Territory and try to find this place, but they are not opening the map and they're still looking. And this is a moving game. For me, if I don't know this, I just... Okay, this is Tasmania. I will not send Tasmania. But I think this is Tasmania because I think I watched this round. I definitely not good enough in Australia. But their scanning is quite... It's quite a normal scanning. But okay, this, maybe I'm thinking too much, but this closing the map suddenly is very weird. Maybe they are looking at the other tab on Google Maps and, oh, I forgot where is that. Let me look at it again. And then go back here and try to find the place name again. And this time I think they will find it. This moving is, it's like they are scanning. But it's just very weird in a moving game you stare at a sign for 15 seconds. I don't know. Okay, I find it. Okay, they find it as well. This one, I mean, just for one round. I don't think it's scripting. And for this one, I may go for insufficient evidence. I would say this will not. I will not choose this one, not guilty, because they are looking for the sign for too long. And is this googling? I think they are googling, but well, to me, I'm not confident to say that. Okay, what is the comment going? The popular script on Greasy will use a method or function to put the marker on the map. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, that's a popular script, and I just don't understand why people do that, because that's too obvious, and you can get banned easily. That's just too easy to find, to figure it out. One of the anti-cheat was to send a network request to Geoguessr, letting them know that method was used. Okay, it would be then flag the player as a cheater, but could also be used by other script before. So innocent players were being flagged as cheater when they were not cheating. Okay, and yeah, I know you are getting the same case as Zigzag in his latest video. I watched that video, but I'm not really watching that I watched it yesterday. I think it's just published yesterday, so I cannot watch it like 2 days ago. But yeah, I think the pool is very limited. The pool is very limited. But for this one, I feel like it's very weird. Look at the sign for so long, but they're scanning. Maybe this is just acting, but at least they are acting. So this actually make me feel like, are they really scanning? So usually people will stop staring at the sign. One is they are really cheating, they are Googling. Two is there are some hard to read tests. For this one, I don't think the test is hard to read. It's big enough, and it's a good camera quality. It's not in Nigeria, you know, Nigeria. And in Nigeria there are a lot of sign like this. It's very small. I can see that here if I know the place. It's Accra, so it's on the map. Accra, okay, Accra. It's on the map, but sometimes with this actually is a good quality camera. Sometimes with the bad quality camera it's hard to read, but this one definitely not hard to read. This one, I mean. And the next one is you are not familiar with the language. This one we don't know, but probably we will assume English is not something unfamiliar language, and maybe they are recalling knowledge. For example, what knowledge I'm talking about is Philippines. So I did learn the provinces in Philippines here like 8 months ago. I already forgot a lot of them. So for this one, there are lots of signs in front of the shop in Philippines. I don't know if this is a shop, but yeah, a lot of signs like this. Like this is Catanduanes. This is one of the provinces in Philippines. And yeah, Catanduanes. And these provinces, they are not showing on the map, and you need to learn it. It's very useful. But when I first learned it, I'm not very familiar with that. Maybe when I saw the sign, I say, okay, Catanduanes. I remember that I learned that, but where is that? This can also apply to the Swedish bus stop sign I just said before. Just something you learn and then you are not remembering them very well, so you maybe look at the sign for quite a long time. But for this one, I don't think this is something knowledge you either you know or you don't know, but the way they just not looking at the map and then their movement is just very weird. I want to say at least insufficient evidence. This is, I could say this is Googling, but I just don't want to put too many guilty reports because this just one round. It's really hard to decide, and if I'm not confident, I would just say insufficient, and I don't think this will affect a lot. This one, maybe, have you seen this one? I don't think we see this one before. At least, I don't think I see this one before. So this one with the black car and a lot of agriculture happening here. I assume this is just South Korea. Yeah, and we saw the pole there. Yeah, just South Korea. If this is just a central, let's see, going south. Okay. Well, I don't think this is cheating. I mean, it's a good region guess. They can get south. I actually have a matter. I should not say. Some people have different definition of matter, but for me, the thing here is this is not very mountainous. In South Korea, it's quite mountainous, and if you see a lot of agriculture and without a lot of big hills, then it's probably in this area of South Korea. Yeah, exactly this area. So I could see sending here, and this is just sending south. And I mean it's a good region guess. South Korea. A lot of people don't learn South Korea. I know the area code. It's useful if it's a moving game. But yeah, for this one, I don't think it's guilty. They can just send center, but I think going south is very reasonable here. I assume they are a little bit higher rating. and so they try to region get South Korea, and they are not really close. I think even people standing here, I can understand this because this landscape is just quite unique in this part of the country. Okay, this one, I think I didn't see this as well. I hope they add more rounds, so at least, because I see some content creators, I know Zigzag made a video about that, Peter made a video about that, Wook Chi, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry, they also make a video about that, and I saw one person on YouTube, just with 1 subscriber, sorry I forgot your name, but they also did the same idea, and I didn't watch all of them, but I can see a lot of the same round, so yeah, I hope they add more rounds to this investigation feature. Turkey, what they saw on the sign, I think they saw something, they instantly zoomed to somewhere. What is that? I cannot see anything useful. Maybe there's a place name, but I just cannot recognize it. Okay, I think they saw the water, northwest water, so they go north. It's very reasonable. And 03, I think, yeah, the area code in Turkey is useful. So if I'm wrong, correct me, I not really remember that. I think 02 is on the west of Turkey, and then 03 is in the middle of the country, and 04 is on the east of the country. So 2, 3, 4, something like that. But this is the camera should be 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Anyway, so I think this is useful, but like 05 is not useful. Maybe they are, I don't know, are they like company or telephone number? I don't know. 05 is not useful as far as I know. Well, please let me know if I'm wrong, if you know that. And Northwest Sea here, so I think it's very reasonable plonk there because of the, maybe the area code, but I think the main thing is the sea to northwest. And looking at other sign here, Barton, yeah, they just find it, I think. Just zoom in and find it. I think this is a good guess. I would not say this is anything indicating cheating. Yeah, I think a lot of people may miss this. They see the water to the northwest here. I think that's quite important. And wow, I never see that before. What is that? Usually, like, this is the stop sign. This is the stop sign. With this shape, usually a lot of countries just say stop. In South America, you can see pare, P-A-R-E, and then you can see alto in Mexico and Panama, A-L-T-O, and in Turkey it's special. They use the D-U-R, but I've never seen this before. What is this? Y-A-V-A-S-E, Yavas. I have never seen. I don't know, is that S pronounced like S? I think they are not pronounced like S in Turkish. I never seen this stop sign before. This is quite interesting. I want to know the exact location, and I want to know what is this sign doing here. I think it still means stop, but because of the shape, this is like international. But what is this? I've never seen this sign before. Quite interesting. Something that yeah, just never seen before. And this one, I will not say. I would say just not guilty. Okay, and I think I will do maybe 2 more. But it depends on the round. If I think it's not good to end with that round, I may do 1 more. But yeah, let's see this one. This is no moving. I think I saw this one. Oh, this is not the one. Yeah. Yeah, I think I saw this one, but But anyway, I forgot about what are the content creators there, what they decide to do with the verdict, so it will not affect me because I don't remember at all because I'm just watching it while doing other things, so I'm not really focused. So this one, it is Brazil. Because of the red soil, you can see how red the soil is. And then what else? Yellow line. Yellow line, I mean, you can find in a lot of countries, but Brazil uses yellow line. I think the main clue here is just, what is this? The red soil. And the rounded pose is in Sao Paulo. So if they know it, I mean, it could also be seen in other states, but Sao Paulo, they do have a lot of round pose, and the round pose is not in like every state. Most of the state actually prefer to use that letter pole with some section, 3 to 4 section between them, that pole. And Central Sao Paulo, I think, is reasonable guess. I cannot see anything indicating cheating. It's a very good guess, but I don't think anything suspicious here. Although they send like near the city, I think it's not that near the city, but it's just a normal good guess. Okay, this one I think I saw that. Yeah, I think they are all the same. This one is Taiwan. Let's see. Okay, this one I think could be fun. I forgot about what is this round is for, but I think because I know how to read Chinese, so I can have a different insight from other people watching this round. So here is just the name of the company, and this is like, I don't know what is this called in English. Just a place that take care of some elderly. So this is not useful. Hope you can read Chinese moment. Okay, looking at the pole. This could be a place name, but it's a very small name. It's a little town, and most people will not know that. Yeah. And the way they are looking at the sign, I think they can read Chinese. Because, like, who will zoom into that if you cannot read Chinese? And this is again a company, just a company, and yeah. Nothing useful here. Yeah, again, I don't know if you can remember. Definitely you cannot remember if this is not your language, but this is the same place name that we saw, but this is just a really small place. I don't know, but I know it's a place name because it just looks like a place name, and I see it again. That confirms it. Okay, this one have a lot of place name I know, but it's not useful because the first is Yunlin is Yunlin, and what is that? Yunlin is the center of the is in center of Taiwan. I can show you before showing the results, so you know I really know what is that. So I saw Yunlin there, so it's here. Yunlin County is around here. Okay, next one here. Kaohsiung is here. Kaohsiung, or I don't know how to pronounce it. It is I mixed up like English, Mandarin, and then Cantonese, and then every language there. But I mean it has some place name, but the problem is it's saying like doctor, the doctor of something. This is like a clinic, and this maybe Dr. Dr. ABC in this clinic. So it is not, it may not be that reliable. But for me, I miss Union here. I remember. Okay, I remember this, and they are not even close. For this one, they send Tainan. Okay. Not useful at all. Nothing useful. And yeah, this one, I don't know who will report this. For so long, it's very possible you can get this is Taiwan. I mean, maybe the one report this is just maybe just accidentally reported. I don't know how, or it's a really new player. I don't know how they get Taiwan, but you know this. I don't want to say this poll because this is a little bit misleading. This looks like a little bit like the South Korean one that you can find in Taiwan. Yeah, you can see all the Chinese, and then yeah, I don't know, just a very specific look in Taiwan, and they are sending Tainan, and it's in Yunlin County. So definitely I will get a good score here, and they are not even getting a good score, no matter what country they are in. Then yeah, the only thing suspicious is they look at the Chinese, but you know, that's not actually suspicious because someone can be Chinese like me, so this is not suspicious at all. So not guilty. I don't know who report this. This is quite a funny one, and I think yeah, I hope this really helped. As someone who can read Chinese, I can explain a little bit more. I hope there are more around having Chinese, but I think it's not easy because Taiwan don't have a lot of. Yeah, this one I don't think it's cheated. Yeah, just the map is so small. I think like Taiwan is good for me to review. Maybe Japan. I cannot read Japanese, but I don't know how to explain. It's really hard to explain language, but if you know Chinese, you can read some Japanese. That's what I can say. But I don't understand what he's talking about, but I can read some words, something like that. It's hard to explain. I don't want to explain it now with my poor English. Okay, let's see this one because we just moved the. I think this is a fast one. Yeah. So this one, NMPZ. Sending Peru is very reasonable because first you can see this on the guardrails, this black and yellow stripes, and yellow line is just very common in South America. And I think getting Peru here is quite green for Peru. Usually Peru they are quite dry, but actually there are quite a lot of green area in Peru, and this is not even close. I don't know how people can report this again. This is quite a funny one, and yeah, well, I'm going to, yes, for the map making. Okay. Yeah, I am working on the map. I hope to get like 1,000 locations. I don't know when I finish it. I haven't published it yet, but I don't know if I want to use this name. It's just a lot of bait location. I like bait flag, bait names and things like that. Yeah, I don't know when will I publish. I just say it, and I say it because I'm talking about Peru, and I figure out there are actually quite a lot of green area in Peru. Most of the Peru, like near the coast, is quite dry, but there are quite a lot of inland area is quite green. So this may be a little bit surprising, but because of how not close they are, and because just with this clue, that's why I think they limited this feature for high-rated player is reasonable. I could see some low-rated player don't like this action because They think high player don't know what they are thinking. Maybe they are looking at language to figure out something, and high rated player will say, oh, this is not useful, why were you looking at that for so long? And I understand that, I totally understand that. For this one I would say not guilty. And let's finish the video. I actually made a little bit of homework for myself before the live stream. So why people stare at the same, I already say this already, why they are stare at the same point for so long. Obvious, they could be cheating, could be it's hard to read text, maybe the text is very small or the camera is not very good. They are reading unfamiliar language. I'm saying language here, maybe Cyrillic example. Recurring knowledge is, I also talk about that, is for example like the province in Philippines, you need to think about it, or the bus stop sign in Sweden. And life happens, you don't know, maybe someone opened the door, something like that. The good thing I think this system is the players, they are not identifiable. This is the good thing. The game mode is included. This is a very good thing. I'm not reviewing the next case, but yeah, here game mode no moving. So this is a good one, but I think they should also include team duos, because possibly they are chatting. Like I find a sign, it says for example yeah, a place name, I don't know, do you know where it is, and they may be looking at the sign. So I think saying this is a team duos is very important. And yeah, I think this is a good thing. Someone prefer there should only be two options, properly cheating and properly not cheating. But for me, sometimes, for especially when we only have one round, it is good to have an option like this, insufficient evidence. I think it's needed. And high rated player accessible only currently, I just said that. And yeah, I can tell you a story. I played a party game for like a week ago or a few days ago. I play a party game, I just enter a party, and then I play with some random players. There are some quite good players, there are some lower rated player, and a good player just come in, and I have a really good guess in Russia. I'm really bad at Russia. Yeah, this is quite a fun story. I get a really good guess. I'm quite surprised. Maybe I realized the mountain is like near Mongolia, that kind of area. And then they started to send a question mark, cheater, question mark, cheater, question mark, something like that. And the next round is clearly Poland. I just middle hash Poland. I just sent Poland in the middle, because you know region guessing Poland is quite difficult. I just sent middle of Poland, and the actual location is the middle of Poland. So I'm close again, and that person sent question mark, question mark, question mark again. And the next round, I think they are quite sure I'm a cheater, but I'm not, because the next round is in Philippines, and the location gets spawned, we got spawned, is in Aurora, because as I said, I can saw a sign there, just like the one we saw in Catanduanes, but this time is Aurora, this province here. You can see Aurora Memorial Park here. So it's this area, you know, that kind of sign, and have a town name. I just 5k it like within 5 meters, because I can find a town, and I just instant plonk it. I think, yeah, the whole thing is less than 10 seconds. I 5k the random Philippines location, but you know, for people who don't know about Philippine province, they will say this is cheating, obviously. So that's why it's quite funny, and then they leave the lobby. I don't know if they report me or not, but I think I would be definitely fine. Yeah, that's just a funny story to talk about. So I think I understand why they just include high rated player, but yeah, don't say I'm just always talking about the low-rated player, but I know you have different play style with high-level player. You maybe have some niche knowledge, you know, so you can also put up some good games. Have to go. See you later. Okay, see you later. Maybe I read this too late, I don't know, but thank you for watching for so long, and yeah, I nearly finished, so yeah, thank you for watching anyway. Okay, yeah, yeah, as I said, like high-rated player, they know a lot about this game. For me, I know a lot. I know a lot about this game. I still have a lot of things to learn, but I generally know a lot more than other people if they don't play Geoguessr. But I just want to say I'm bad at geography. Good at this game doesn't mean that you're good at geography. I'm really bad at geography. Yeah, it helps you a little bit, but when you go to, I would say, like master or champion, this is a memory game rather than a geography game. So let's talk about what improvement can be done. So first, this is adding ELO. I'm not saying this is, you can see the question mark here. So I'm not certain if this is a good thing. Like ELO, so let's say a 600 player have a really good guess, like a 600 ELO player, but there are a possibility they live there, so they probably know where they are in, and there is always lucky guess, and maybe they have some niche knowledge. Maybe they know a lot about plants. They know about, oh, this tree is only found in here and there, and I think trees or like plants is really underrated in Geoguessr. Maybe you can use it quite common in Brazil, maybe even US, but I think there are more knowledge about plants that people can explore. But talking about lucky, I want to show one video to you. Oh, okay. So let's look at this. This is just 17 seconds video. So this is NMPZ. I know this is UK because it's driving on the left, double yellow line, but this is Space Plonk, you can see it. And it's 5K, 37 meters. So if you see this round, I would definitely say this is a scripter. But, well, I need to show you something. I think someone might see this video before. This is from Mate Potato. It's a well-known person in community. I'm not saying like 100% he's not cheating, but possibly a high chance is not, because he's still playing nowadays and he's in the community for so long, and he even published this on YouTube. You can see this 3 years ago, the interface is very different. At that time I'm still not playing this game, but you know, lucky guess like this could happen. This is just crazy, but this could happen, you know, like a 5K in a space plonk, just like a scripting. Luckily the cursor is here, so yeah. So this kind of thing could happen in low-rated player. So it could be a little bit biased if you include the ELO in there. So I'm not sure if this is a good thing to add that. And I think I nearly finished. The flag, I already mentioned it, so I'm not talking about this. Yeah, like I'm living in the UK, but I'm not born here, so I can read Chinese. Maybe other people will be surprised if they don't know me. So yeah, this is the main one I would say is good to include, more than ELO and flag, I would say, because we can just fill one round and they could be living there, lucky, have some niche knowledge that most people don't know. So I think it could be an option to pop up to say Geoguessr can make an option like, we have some other gameplay which is suspected cheating of this player. Do you want to watch it before making the decision? Something like that. Because I think not all the people want to look at a lot of rounds, maybe they want to just look at one round, and they can still make the decision, but there is an option for if there are any other suspicious round that can add to the maybe a pop-up thing that people can try to look at the other rounds of this player. But of course, this will also not showing the identity of the player. So I think this is something that can add to the investigation, but I don't know if they have enough game to do that. And other stat, I don't know what stat you want to add, you can comment. And the panning issue, today we not getting a lot of panning issue, but sometimes, you know, the panning is a little bit off, which makes us, and as an investigator, will look, okay, what are they looking at? They should be looking at the sign while they are zooming to the sky, something like that. And I think for now, this stage, the use is mainly just for the community to exclude those obvious false reports, just like that, the one we saw in Taiwan and something like that. Yeah, so this is my conclusion, and I think overall it's a good thing to add. So I think it will benefit the community a lot because no people like cheater. And the last thing I want to say is don't cheat. And yeah, if you cheat, maybe you are lucky, you get rid of it this time, but no cheater will just cheat one, and if you continue to do that, one day you will get banned. And you are just don't try to feed your ego, and you are ruining other players' experience. I know I'm saying this, if you are a cheater, you don't care, but I need to say this, you know. Okay. Anyway, I said at the start of the video I want to play some Liechtenstein, but do I want to play it? Well, I will play some games, just very fast one. How to spell? How to spell that? I think it's like this. Liechtenstein. Okay, I have that. Let's play like 10 minutes of Liechtenstein. What is a good map of that? Intersection Geoguessr by Geoguessr. Okay, Geoguessr. Shout out to Geoguessr making this map. I think I played this before, but yeah, just play some no moving real quick. To see if I still remember something like that. So I'm just basically looking for this kind of sign. So I think this is blue sign. Oops. Blue sign, you can find it in here, this town, and the south. And I cannot see that two mountains to the south, so I would say it is around here. Oh, where's that sign? Is that the embossed sign? I missed that, maybe. No, it's not. It's a little bit weird. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I forgot something. Well, that's a little bit weird. Okay, we have another blue sign, but this one don't have the white border. Do they have the white? Okay, that's the white border. If they don't have the white border, you can find in here, I think. Right? No, not this one. Here. Yeah, action. I don't know how to pronounce that. But if you find a blue sign with a border, it is in like here, this town. But I think this one has the white border. This one is not obvious. Maybe it's too dark. It's under the tree, but now I can see a white border actually. And look around, I cannot see that two mountains, so it's not the south. So I'm saying like here again, like these two is just nearby, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's here. That's good. I'm not going to explain the things in really detail because you can find it in prongit.net. It's just explaining about the street sign. I just look at that and I know about this. Okay, this one is the brown sign. Brown sign, you can find it in, I need to think, I forgot already. You can find in here at the capital. I think you can find in the north as well. Is that arrow? If you see a brown sign, but it's not rectangle, it's an arrow, you are in, where is the sign? Ruga. I don't know how to pronounce this actually. So in this city, you can see arrow, but it could also be here if it's rectangle. So the rectangle brown sign you can find in this town, the one to the north, and then the capital. Yeah, I think that's it. And I cannot see the fonts. The fonts also help. Detail you can look at the Prongit guide. And I think this forest is the mountain to the north. So if they are to the north, I think it's not that north, it's more south, like here maybe. Okay, that's a very good one. 225 meters away. Okay, next one. We have some. Okay, we have a sign here. Okay, this is the mountains I talk about, I think. Is it? The South Mountain. You can find in like this area. You can also see them in this area. So, but definitely is the south part of the country. But with the blue sign, yeah, I think I will just end here. I don't recognize any place name here, and as I said, I want to play fast game. I'm not going to scan. Yeah, it's here. So just learning the sign is very useful in Liechtenstein. Because I'm playing intersection Geoguessr, a lot of time I will have some sign like that. This one, okay, I got the city. I will just send here, but I also see this city. I mean, angle, a straight angle. This is not a yellow road then. Okay, I will just end here. I don't know. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. One more game and we will finish the game. Finish the live stream. This one I saw nothing that is useful. A blue sign. Is there any white border? It's too far away, I cannot see it. This one I don't know. If it's no border, then it's here. Then now I know they have the border on that blue sign, the white border. This one again with the white border, and yeah, you can see these two mountains. So it should be in the south. It could also be like here. But I usually will just end here because if I'm right, then this will be a very good guess. People know you know how to region guess, and this time unfortunately it's here. Here and here you can also find blue sign, and here you can also find blue sign, but because of that two mountains you cannot be in this area. And basically I already covered like most of the street sign. This one, a brown one with interesting font here. I forgot. Okay, the brown sign, if it is with a normal font, this is not a normal font, this is just, you can see a little bit of more like art, you know, not the normal font. If you see normal brown font, you know it is like here, Planken, but this is not, so I would say this is some north city here. Could also be Vaduz, the capital, so I don't know which one, but I would say north. It's not, it's here. I did mention that, but I just get it wrong, 50-50. This is the Liechtenstein bus stop sign. You can see LIE in front, so it's recognizable. And I think the bus stop sign, I already forgot that. The red one is only in the capital, I think. And there's another one, is it black or something? Is in, I forgot, like, yeah, the bus stop sign is also useful. But this one I think is just a generic one. Oh, .ch, this is so baity. CH is the domain of Switzerland. They are close together, so you can find a lot of .ch. And okay, I will trust that, but you know, bus can travel. But I will trust that to send here. Yeah. Okay, last round. Nothing to get here. No straight sign. Then I probably don't know. Okay, it's quite flat. Could be some lines like here, angle. Maybe this row. Let's see, can we get a lucky? I mean, I'm happy with this guess. Close enough, close enough. Okay, so this is about Liechtenstein. I don't know if you think it's worth to learn. It's a small country. It's not cost many points, but if you can region guess it, it's quite impressive for most people, because I think not a lot of people want to learn that, but it's not that hard to learn. So anyway, thank you everyone watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.